So you stumbled on the Napalm channel. Blown views panel, killed and tremble. Smoke a camel, don't get anal. It's classic games all the time. Watch me rhyme, stream full time in my prime. Killing undead like I'm Rick Grimes. Stream starting soon, so let's attune. Streams in the afternoon beneath the moon. Let's commune. Getting old, need a spoon when I eat my prunes. I learned to group in Black Burrow, end up in the dunes. So hit the like and the sub and the bell. I don't smell pretty swell in the dungeons where I dwell. You'll be a fan, I foretell. Shoot a spell when I yell and be my clientele.
Now that's a nice shirt, huh? Introducing Into the AM, the most comfortable shirts I have ever owned. I'm serious. Man, the clothing of Into the AM had fast delivery, and I'm so excited to announce that we've partnered up with Into the AM for an exclusive deal for you. My community gets 10% off, and yes, it stacks on top of any other promotions or discounts they have on the website. Check the link in the description down below to get the discount and check out the Nathan Napalm, that's me, my most absolute favorite shirts ever. Bright, beautiful designs. They fit perfect, man. They make you look good. And once you wear one, you'll never want to wear another shirt again. You're just going to want Into the AM all the time. So click the link. It helps the channel when you do purchase off this website using my link, and you're going to get the benefit of the softest, most premium shirts you've ever had. Click that link. Click that link. Let's go.
I want to give a very special thank you to the members of NAPALM for your contributions month over month in keeping me full time. You help me pay the bills so I can keep streaming and pumping out content, and I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, and I think you might be interested in becoming a member of the channel. Please click the join button down below the video for more information and join our family. And I want to give an extremely big shout out to the Lords of Napalm. Bounty Code, Jared Woodhouse, Daimlers, Sparrow, Random Rob, Rodney Mom, Galerain Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, Bad Wolf Gaming, Cobalt, William Long, Robert Daneka, O'Hollow, and Angel Tari. Thank you for your highest tier membership. So you stumbled on the Napalm channel. Blown views panel, killed and tremble. Smoke a camel, don't get anal. It's classic game.
What is up, everybody? We are live with some Embers freaking Adrift, and we're about to, we got a little group going here, actually. Still got room for more, though. Got room for one more. I'm gonna go head on to go meet them. And let's see if we can't get that sweet, sweet XP today. What's up, Witcher? What's up, Pip Pop? What's up, Remy D and Crinkled? We're gonna commune underneath the moon. That's right. Ooh, hang on a second, guys. I actually left something very important that I cannot survive with that. What's up, Grain? Give me 1 second. This will be like a 5-second AFK. I can't believe I forgot this. I'll be right back.
For only $1 super chat, the Nathan Napalm can feed a puppet for a day. MMO Cop can ticket 1 cash shop, and Plant Man can get out of 1 more chore. Please consider supporting this channel and this stream with a super chat and help Nathan survive another day.
Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm back. I forgot my purple drink. No, I'm laying a little low on the Coke, but I need my purple drink. All right, let's get out here. Dante, the best way to get notifications is join my Discord. I'll drop a link. Because I at everyone on my announcements when I go live. You'll never miss a live stream unless you have to miss it because you're not available to watch it. I'm going to pop it right there in chat. Join my Discord. Never miss a live stream ever again. Fake grape. Doesn't even taste like grape at all. I don't even know what this taste is. No idea. Do I like it? It's okay. It's okay. Not like the biggest fan, but it's okay. Yeah, sorry YouTube sucks and doesn't notify you even if you hit the bell. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They just, you know, they do what they want to do. I'm not their boss. They just, you know, they're a wild one. They're untamable. Alright, I'm gonna meet everybody at Red Shore. Ooh, look at Little Red Hiding Moon. All rappers drink it. Is it a rapper thing, the grape juice? Didn't know that. Did not know that. Alright, here is the monolith. Oh, somebody just got kicked from the party. Somebody just got the boot, dude. Alright, I'm going to Red Shore. Still kind of trouble. See if we can get the XP. I'm at 40%, guys, and I've got a freaking cool shield waiting on me. I just got to level up to 33. I got to be 33 to wear it. It's sitting in my bank. I'm so excited about it. Boss Hog, I believe Boss Hog gave it to me. Super excited about it. I just found out that Baja Blast from Taco Bell is just blue Gatorade, Sprite, and Mountain Dew, and now I'm obsessed. Is that real? Did you try it? Do you know the exact combination? Is it 1/3, 1/3, 1/3? Is that real? That feels like it might be real. 33 is an odd level for gear requirement? Yeah, it is, but that is the requirement. Got to be 33 to wear that bad boy. It's a beauty, guys. It looks super cool. Very, very unique. I can't wait to wear it. I've only seen one person in the game wearing it so far. And it looks so good, though. What's up, Sparrow? Sparrow, we got room for you if you want to join us. If you got time. We'll play for a couple hours here, at least. We've got Retro Night tonight. Weapon... Okay, there he is. There he is. Alright, let's run on down, Symbiosum. Oh, he's been AFK forever. Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, we're getting strong, man. I'm at 40%. I mean, I'm not going to get it tonight. I'm not going to level up tonight, but I would like to put a big dent in it, you know? You're welcome, Symbiosum. We are in Red Shore. We're in Red Shore. I don't know where we're going, but somewhere here in Red Shore. Wherever we go, you should be okay at 24. I would think. Because you'll gel up to 29. I'm grinding on World of Warcraft Live. Are you talking about retail? Preparing for Classic Plus. I took the week off. It launches. Feel Live is closer to it than regular Classic. What? Why do you feel that way? That's what... What? It's an odd perspective, Grando Reaper. I played a little bit of Classic after I heard the announcement, just because I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be cool." Let me make a character on Classic. And I played it for just a minute, and I was like, "Okay, that's good. I'll wait for Season Discovery." But I think me, Sparrow, and Bounty are gonna get a group going. Play some Classic Plus. I think it was a pretty good idea. Pretty good. I think they're here at the fort. Is there anybody else wants to join? Are you... Okay, Sparrow is coming. That'll be perfect. We'll have 2 healers. Sunken Depths. I'd be down for some Sunken Depths. Honestly, we can do Sunken Depths, or we can do Forgotten Depths. I mean, Sunken Ruins or Forgotten Depths. Either one of those. She's 24, but she'll jump up to 29. So I know that I'm not sure that Boss Hog will get good XP in the Sunken Ruins anymore. But definitely you will in Forgotten Depths, and Sparrow will get good XP there now too. We'll have to just be careful what we pull, because we've got 25 and a 20, Sparrow's 24, so but just be, we might not want to go the route down to the Slagjacks, go the other way. But I'm down for whatever you guys want to do. Maybe Mujin will log in. Yeah, if I play WoW Classic, prepare I'll be burned out. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense, yeah. I can feel that. EverQuest 3, yeah, I did make a video about what I think EverQuest 3 needs to attract new players and satisfy us, EverQuest fans. I think I did a good job. You know, obviously I'm biased. It's my video, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good stuff. Thought I could play, still too sick. Time to curl up with my phone and watch stream. Oh man, sorry to hear you're still sick, man. Hopefully you get better, man. Fluids, drink lots of fluids. So you can recover. It sucks when you're too sick to play a game, dude. It's almost nothing worse. You like want to, like you can feel the drive in your soul, but you're too sick. What the heck's up with Symbiosum's gold helmet? Where'd he get that? That is a nice gold helmet. I'm a little jealous. That is nice. $27, we sure do. Well, hills are taken care of. Is Sparrow on? Not yet. Alright, well that'll full group us. That will be a full group, my friends. Sick with the cold. All my kids are sick right now. All my kids are sick. What is that? Deeper ing? That's definitely an upgrade for me. Nice. Nice. Thank you, Symbiosis. Appreciate it, brother. Oh, Sparrow's patching, so she'll be here in just a minute. You have taken up the expectations of the players roughly. I think good analysis. Thank you. Appreciate it. We need to get that XP. We need to get that XP. Yeah, I play the Knight, Ken. That's correct. That is correcto. AKA the Paladin. He's a beautiful paladin. Look at him. Look how gorgeous he is. Look at that gold chest piece. Gold leggings. Yeah, I'm gonna play Alliance for sure, Grando Reaper. Absolutely. Finally, classic WoW. Tank. Paladin. Taunt. You can use all those words in one sentence. Finally. There's Sparrow. Alright. We don't have a crowd control. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Me and Dolan can swap out hate, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Tankadin. Thanks for the super chat, Pip Pop. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Alright, we should probably jump in a voice chat for those that want to do it too. After this dance, I'll jump in a voice chat and drag people in. Ida Fab. Hey, Tomart, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have a good stream. We're gonna get that XP. Did that two-hand weapon run, dude? Especially when it's out. Oh, let me show what he's talking about. Look at that, dude. Look at that strut, man. Getting it. Getting it. Getting it. I like how his head kind of stays in the same point. It looks really good. I think this run looks great if you got a heavier set character. Like, I love watching Mr. C run two-handed. It's a sassy boy. It's a sassy boy, yeah. Waiting for... Did you get your invite, Sparrow? There we go. Alright. She just gotta get here. And then it's rock and roll time. Rock and roll time. Zoolander. Where's that dance at? There it is.
Go, 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 go.
Pip Pop. Thank you, Pip Pop. Appreciate your support, man. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead while we're waiting on Sparrow and get set up in voice chat. So you're gonna have to look at my ugly face for just a minute. Just a minute, guys. Hang in there. Bear with me. Bear with me. Don't leave yet. Bear with me, it's almost over. You've almost survived it. Alright.
It's
Hey,
over.
Sparrow! It's over. It's already done.
How's it going, Nathan?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing okay. I'm kind of playing one-handed-ish because I burnt my hand pretty bad.
Ouch. Cooking?
Yeah. I put one of my nice pans that are all metal in the oven, took it out, was testing it, and then grabbed the handle with my bare hands and tried to lift it.
See, if you would have had bare hands, you know, they got that cushion, you know, that kind of
padding.
That thick padding. But you did it with your bare, like BARE hands.
Yeah. Thankfully, just one hand. I grabbed the handle and went to lift it right up.
I hate it when
dropped
that
it pretty
happens.
quick.
So did you actually get some weight on it? Did you actually lift it? Oh,
I lifted it.
It got in there good then. It got in there good.
I got 3 fingers and a thumb is burnt out, like where the handle was. So thankfully it's my left hand. So.
I used to be, I still am a little bit, but I used to be really resistant to burns. I think it's because I worked in the oil change business, so burning our hands happen like every day, and like your skin gets real tough. And I could grab things sometimes, and it would hurt, like right out of the oven, you know, and it would hurt.
But it wouldn't blister.
But it wouldn't blister or anything. It would just like hurt for a second and go away. I used to pretend like it was a superpower.
I'm hoping it won't blister. Right now it's just red. And I put the like gel stuff on it pretty fast, and I had it running under cold water like immediately. So I'm hoping it won't blister.
Hopefully not. Pit Pop, that's a market, dude. Make oven mitts that look like bear hands, and you could call the company Mama Bear. Huh? There you go. That's a freebie. Mama Bear gear.
Are you guys south of the Ember Ring?
We're
like,
at
not the very first one, but the.
We can meet you there. Yeah, we're at the fort, but if that's easier, we can just run on down and meet you there. Because both the dungeons are somewhere near there, I think.
The fort, isn't that the one that's in the middle of the two? There's the monolith. Yeah, I can go to the fort.
Oh,
There's
the fort has
right
one.
there.
That's right. What am I talking about?
Okay, good. I was just checking. All right, I'm here.
Oven mitts confirmed for druids. That's right. Oh, we are doing Retro Night tonight, Graham. Can I forward by Retro Night game? Yeah, I'll add it to my notes, Graham. I'll add it to my notes, so I don't forget.
I forgot to put my pumpkin or turnip head away. Gotta show off my new hairdo.
Witcher got me a Glen for my cosmetic piece, but I gotta meet up with them to get it. Hybrid Hero. Hybrid Heaven, right? Is that the game you're talking about? This is the right stream, yeah? You can put it there. I'm not doing it yet, but I'll put you in the queue. I'll put you in the queue. As soon as we start Retro Night here in a few hours, I'll start off with it. I think you're talking about Hybrid Heaven. Yeah. Interesting game.
Has it already been a week since I tortured you on Retro Night?
No, I Magic came out in Embers last week, so I didn't do a Retro Night on Wednesday night, so I moved it to Saturday. Oh, you guys aren't in the Discord? Thought I moved y'all down. Alright, 1 second. Boop. Boop. There we go.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Hello.
Go on, everyone.
What's up? Yeah.
Happy to get an XP going here. Been looking for a few hours.
Tomar, for collectibles, you gotta use that bank space, man. That's what you gotta save your gold up for, is expanding the bank slots. Because you got a personal and you got a shared, an account bank and a personal bank. And you can upgrade both of them. It's expensive.
Doing all right. Other than my hand, I'm doing okay.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for the super chat, Graham. We'll do that first game as soon as we fire it up tonight.
Yeah, I definitely can't hear you, Simboson.
Did you try and talk?
He asked, could we hear him? And he says, assuming we can't, because he's trying to talk.
No, we can't hear you.
Yes, Tickus. Feels like I'm on fire.
Her hands are on fire.
What shoulder piece is that, Pharaoh?
One of them was from the event.
Oh,
What's it called? I forget which one was from the... Oh, it must be Blight, Chitin, Pauldron.
It looks pretty. I like that green.
Thanks. Yeah, it was from one of the events that the GMs put on. I think the one right outside of the city.
Yeah.
New Haven.
The spider one, right? That was the spider one, wasn't it?
Was it? Yeah, I think so. Right outside of New Haven City.
What mall you got, Nathan? Can you show it on your stream?
What do I got?
Mall.
Oh, that is it's the Bone Cracker. It's not too fancy. I just have it out for running because people complain about the giant shield.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Hey,
Yeah, I
everyone,
have to find a better mall myself.
I assume you can hear me now.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Now we
Yeah,
can.
no push. For some reason, push to talk doesn't work. But until
That's why I had to restart Discord because I didn't set it as run as administrator.
Yep. That's what you got to do. Embers will interfere with it if you don't run as administrator, and push to talk won't work.
oh, so give me just 1 second. I'll restart. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
I went through like 30 minutes of a developer streamer. I thought they were just being jerks to me. I was like, jeez, they're just ignoring me.
I always forget to turn it on run as administrator because for some reason I had to do it every time. I don't understand why you have to run it as administrator every time. Unless you know a way around that.
I
I
don't.
don't know.
No.
There's a way to
Mine
set it
just
to
worked.
always run as administrator. That's what I do.
I haven't had to do that yet, but good to know if I start having problems.
Tika says that's my excuse why my parents ignored me too. You just forgot to run your voice as administrator. They couldn't hear you.
You looking forward to that November 30th? Wow, bro.
Actually, I am. I really am. I
Yeah.
think that was a great idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like that's why I was talking with Dolan about earlier. I was like, that's like a good thing they're doing to WoW, bringing it. It'll make it where it's fun to play again, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna give all credit for any good ideas to Classic to Holly Longdale. You know, she come from EverQuest, so you know she's the one that did the speech at the BlizzCon, and they hired her straight off of EverQuest to work on World of Warcraft Classic, and all these good things have happened since. So anything good in Classic, Holly Longdale, she gets all the credit.
Have you
Symbiosis.
made a video about that yet?
I did, yeah,
Windows.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to watch that one.
yeah, I sure did.
Windows.
Monday, I think.
I watched your Paladin video about Pantheon. They brought the Paladin to that test.
Yep.
Looks cool.
And a lot of new updates. You know, I think it's going to be an exciting rest of the year for Pantheon. Finally, it was a really bad, really awful year for Pantheon, but I think they're going to end it with a bang because they're just releasing so much stuff and getting things done. So,
You want to drag Symbiosis back down?
oh yeah. Let me grab them. Grab a little bit of the aggro here. All right, I'm gonna grab them. Welcome back.
Hey.
Thank you, and hopefully you can hear me now.
Yep.
Perfect.
Sean Bailey, thanks for the freaking super chat, man. Appreciate it, dude. He says, yo, my boy, Nate. What's up, bud? What's up, man? Thank you, Sean Bailey. Okay, Witcher says you can go into properties. Yeah. That's the best way to do it when you're done. On Discord is right-click, go to properties, and then run as administrator. Yeah. Or sorry. Discord properties advanced, run as administrators and save. You click, I think it's a little thing you click, and then it will always run it that way. You won't have to worry about it no more. And then
I'll
you'll
have to do
forget.
that.
You'll forget, and somebody else will have the same problem, but you'll be like, that's weird. I just opened my Discord and it works.
Go,
Sean Bailey, thank you.
go, 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 go.
Appreciate you, brother. All right, let's see how much XP we can get. How deep into your level are you, Sparrow?
70%.
70. Oh, we might be able to level you today.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Do you need food and drink?
No, I just need to eat it.
Oops, my bad. I provoked. I need to remember not to do that.
Are there going to be Ember or Ashen mobs down here?
Yes.
No.
No. Sorry, no.
Okay, so no alchemy.
They did change in the patch today, though, that now outside of Ember Veins, if you drag a mob near an Ember Vein, it can also turn ashen.
Ooh. Not just the rifts, is
Not
it?
just the rifts, yep. I don't know if it has the same extremely high ashen turn
No,
rate. It doesn't. It's just normal.
It's a lot closer. You got to have it a lot closer.
Yeah.
It's no,
200 meters, I think he said, for a rupture, 50 meters away from it for the Ember Vein. Going Dwarf Rogue for Classic Plus. Large black beard. Yeah, I'm hoping somebody with a lot of experience in Classic who knows for sure that they're going to go hard will start a guild. Because I really only want to run one guild at a time. I'd rather focus on the Embers Guild. But surely we can talk somebody in the community who knows that, like, they're going to go hard on it. They're going to be on there a lot. I would like to do those level 25 raids. Dude, wait till you see my new shield tickets. Wait till you see my new one. I just gotta level up. I said nude one. It's not a nude shield. My new one. My new one.
Laying on that big long shield.
Yeah, wait till you see my my Embers Adrift calendar on the shield. Yeah. Special edition, members only.
and I was gonna tell you if you wanted the actual level, could have took you out with like 3 people and gone done the bunnies, and you would have got your level quick.
The bunnies?
I got it.
Here in Red Shore?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
I've been pre-owning them with Ida and Dolan the last couple of days, and we've been getting some good XP on them.
There actually is a there is a picture out there somewhere of me lying. I wasn't naked, I was in my boxers, but there is a picture of me lying in my boxers on a bearskin rug in front of a fireplace. It's from a long time ago, but somebody has it out there.
How does that not surprise me?
I don't remember why I did that, but I think it was just because there was a bearskin rug in the fire, and I was like, dude, we gotta get this picture. It's too good. I've started working out. Working out this belly. Trying to get in shape before Cringe Pony season, before the Christmas Cringe Pony on the 23rd of December.
Oh, cool. That's some hype. I need some cringe in my life, Nathan.
Yeah.
And not that movie you told me to watch.
You did, but you'll never forget it, will you?
Because it was horrible.
No, it
You should
was
say
great.
you won't forget it because it's so awful.
I mean, I did. If I'd have said that, you might have guessed it. You know what I mean?
I might not have watched it. True.
See? So you watched it. We're talking about The Mist from Stephen King. Such a crazy ending. So crazy. Craziest ending in cinema history.
Horrible. Don't watch it.
Do watch it. It's nuts. It is nuts. And, you know, maybe if you're ever in that situation, you'll think twice. Oh my gosh, it's so awful what happens. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to do I haven't started the promos for it yet. I'm going to wait till we get about a little later, a little closer to Thanksgiving. You know, because, look, my wife is one of those people, you don't talk about Christmas until Thanksgiving, or she gets mad. She doesn't want to hear it. You know. So I just have this, I just feel like there's a lot of people out there like that. So I'm going to wait till we get closer to Thanksgiving, and I'll start doing the promos for the Cringe Pony. It's going to be a Christmas special return with special announcement for new Cringe Pony season on the night.
Oh, if these mobs aren't on Nathan, they are hitting hard.
Yeah, they will one shot you.
Yeah, they hit me hard too. I just used blue chew, so I'm harder than they are.
Oh, I left my blue chew at the bank. Dang it.
I know. Don't worry, blue Jupiter drops some randomly on the ground if you watch. It looks like a little comet coming down.
Yeah, I'll do better at picking up the ads. I'm just trying to eat my food. Sorry.
Oh, we're doing fine.
Yeah, I was just surprised that the non-tanks were just like, boom, their health dropping hard.
They made the 3 chefs where they hit so much harder. Like, I don't think they realized what they were doing to the 3 chefs.
Oh yeah, they went a little overboard. They're gonna have to adjust it.
Yeah, like it said 5%, but I guarantee, bro, it's at least 50%.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal.
These things, if they hit me, they do like 150 damage, and I'm sitting on 250 AC, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is insane.
Yeah,
That's scary as a healer.
They got really worried about that they were going to ruin the game with the new abilities. That I think they went a little overboard on the difficulty for what is it, level 25 plus mobs? Isn't that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I won't even be using my alchemy down here because there's not a way to refill my ember.
Yeah, mine's for emergencies tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm only
I
at
have less than
100.
100 too. Yeah, it's becoming a problem when you want to port.
Yeah, I agree with you, Russell Bailey. That movie, The Mist, the whole environment in the store is really tense. Yeah, I really like that movie a lot. Like the whole thing, the actors, the entire crew from Walking Dead. Loved it.
Yeah, it was a good cheesy horror movie.
It's a little cheesy, yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. But at the end, I was cursing your name, Nathan. I literally logged on right after to cuss you out.
I remember.
How was Superman?
What movie was it?
It's awful. The Mist.
Yeah, it's awful. As
Never
you
heard
said.
of it.
It's great.
Sounds amazing.
Well, you got to figure, like, how do I say this, Joe, without completely giving it away? The situation he was in, he didn't want to see that be the way, so he was trying to make it less painful, right? He thought that was the best he could do. I mean, I would never resort to that. There's no way. I don't have it in me. No matter the situation, I couldn't do that. Man, brutal.
I'm a fighter to the end.
I don't know the movie, but you can never know when you have your loved one beside you.
Look up Daniel Danger's poster art for the 2007 Mist. Oh, is it this one? Let me get it pulled up here. This one right here? That's pretty cool. That's pretty freaking cool. I don't know if that's the right one or not, though. The Possession, 1981? I don't know. I don't remember that movie. I don't know if I've seen that.
Man, do you see they changed up how Bleeding Strike works your Ember now? It's so strong.
No. What does it do?
Instead of increasing the time, it doubles the damage for the first version, and then the 50 version quadruples the damage.
Oh, nice. Thanks. Jeez.
Yeah. And they made it to where my Intimidate, when I use it with Ember, it is a drop threat. Gives me negative 300 threat. So,
Oh, I love it. I really like how they did these vines and stuff growing on the cavern wall. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm. I think this is the most, what is that, aesthetically pleasing dungeon.
I think so too.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been here.
Yeah, when we get down to the ruins and stuff, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like to call these premier dungeons. There's a few of them. There's like, what's that one out in Meadowlands? I guess Aquifer. And then there's the other Aquifer. I always forget the name of it.
Undercroft?
Undercroft. Undercroft is pretty unique. And then this dungeon, I think that's it. The rest are Ember Veins, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Well,
so.
you got Stronghold.
Oh, Stronghold. Yeah, that's unique. No, that's definitely unique. Yeah, Stronghold. And then we've got 2 unique dungeons coming. After Forgotten Depths Part 3, they're going to do the Dryfoot Fortress, and there's another one that I forget what it was that they're working
They
on.
just need to add Ember to all of them, because I don't think it makes sense if they don't.
Well, when you come here, it has really good drops. Like some of the best, like the best drops for level in the game. And the XP is really good here.
I've only gotten 1%.
Same here, only 1%.
Yeah, maybe the XP ain't great yet, but we're just now getting in here. We're just now getting to the 3 ups.
What level are these to you guys?
If we had the right comp makeup, like.
Yeah, what color are they to you guys?
These are blue to me, light blue.
Orange to me. Orange to me, and is there any healer drops here?
Yeah, there are some, yep. Ye of little experience faith. Mr. C says.
We can move up after this one.
Yeah, orange to me. Like golden, I guess.
At least you're getting maximum XP from it. It's just there's. With the way I'm having to be so careful with pulling it because we don't got no extra CC or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad there's 2 healers, because if it hits an off tank or whatever, non-tank, it hits hard.
Y'all can come on up here, Nathan.
Yeah, we actually got 3 healers.
Oh, do
So
we?
we're covered on healers. 2 healers, 2 tanks, or 3 healers, 2 tanks, and 1 DPS.
Oh, jeez.
Thankfully, one of the tanks is Juggernaut, though, so, you know, Dolan's...
Yeah, I can kind of do both.
Yeah, Dolan's dishing out some pretty good damage.
Tank this 2 shell.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, I used some of my ember to do a serrated on you. Some of that damage up.
Oh, nice. You're in Providence, Rhode Island for work. Lovecraft stuff is everywhere you look.
I can't remember.
I'm waiting
what
for a
the
game
change
that
on
would
the
allow you
door
to customize the way that your spells look like. I mean, how hard could it be to customize the color of the effect, for instance?
As a developer, you mean?
No, as a player. I mean, why not allow me to have a different color?
To me, it's because you wouldn't know what the person's casting on you if it looks different.
Yeah.
Like, people will know if it's serration by how it looks.
Yeah, I think
So
that's what it
maybe
is.
the effect would look the same, but the color would be different. Never mind. Maybe I'm talking nonsense. I get what you're saying.
It's a cool idea.
Way back, Pantheon was playing around with spell colors. Way in
Was that the
early-
mana?
Yeah,
Colored mana?
Mana, color mana. Yeah, that's what it was. Going into Magic the Gathering type territory, I think is what they were gonna do with it.
Oh.
Path of Exile does something similar with it being a free-to-play game. You can buy like different visuals for your spells.
In what game?
Kind of cool. Path of Exile.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting idea for a free-to-play game. It's a way for them to make some money. Sell like cooler looking spells. But it doesn't actually change what the spell does, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm disappointed I didn't get to do Secret World either. I'm gonna get it loaded up, and then we'll still do it. We'll still play it. We'll still have a night where we play it. It's just got to be a nighttime stream. That's all.
So this one is red to me.
Same.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like down this way, they're gonna start being red. There ain't really no other way to go though, because it's this way, and then you go to the right and circle around that way. Or we could have went to the left and killed the. We could go back and go kill the other things if y'all wanted to do that.
The Slagjacks?
I mean,
No. The.
Oh, we're headed to
those-
Slagjacks.
Yeah, it's those big fish thing, mud rippers.
Oh, yeah.
That would give them still maximum XP. Just
Yeah.
go back this way.
I really don't mind. I mean, don't mind me about XP.
I mean, it's gonna get a lot harder down on the other side.
D&D, there are a lot of spells where you can customize the effect. It can be fun. The visual effect. You talking about DDO?
Definitely see how it would be fun. Like customizing your character to have the colors that you want. That would definitely be fun.
One day we'll have an MMO where you can craft your own spells, like you could in old Elder Scrolls games.
I can
Yeah,
see
like
where
Oblivion.
Doing that.
I could see where they could also do it where it's only client side. That way everybody else is still seeing the normal spell color.
Yeah,
So you're really only doing it for yourself if you change your color.
that'd be kind of cool.
Ain't Fraction Online doing that, Nathan?
I don't know. I don't know.
Word.
I don't know what they're doing. I dread
I know
having
they're
to play it
putting their
again.
thing on. What's that game? On
Steam?
Steam now. Yeah.
Yeah, Grando
You're
Reaper
even
did
admitting?
he did a hilarious
playing it?
mock-up. Yeah, well, I said I would. I said I'd try it again if they re-released it. So I gotta do it.
Good luck with that, because I'm not even gonna touch it. No way. There's some games that are just so bad that you just.
Ugh. My butt, dude. Your friend suggested playing Fractured Online, bro. You might. I don't know if I would call that person a friend anymore. that's a horrible suggestion. Well, they just relaunched. It might not be that bad. It might not be that bad.
We don't have to buy it again, do we? Like, we played it with the 101. I'm not gonna
I
have to-
hope I don't. I don't want to buy it again. I definitely don't want to buy it again. Oh my gosh. But maybe because they're not owned by, I don't know. They're not owned by a good old Game Ago anymore. So maybe you do have to buy it again. I don't know. I haven't checked yet.
I bet you're gonna have to buy it again. That's probably why they're re-releasing it on Steam, so they can try and get a few $100 and then shut it down.
Oh, you're talking about real D&D. Yeah. You could. The way I imagine spells can be completely different from somebody else in D&D. DDO is not a lobby game, it's a fun game. Listen, Grindle Reaper, it can be a lobby game and still be fun. You know? Lobby game doesn't exclude the word fun, you know? You know what I'm saying?
I'd say it does feel more open world than a lobby game, though. But I see why it would be labeled that.
Yeah.
At least back when I played it.
Grindle Reaper doesn't like that I say that. I just feel like it is because it's really hard to just, you know, like, you don't see people very often and, like, you're really just kind of jumping adventure to adventure. It feels D&D, though, you know, like, but... I mean,
well, unless it's changed a lot. There were a lot of people hanging out on the docks and in the city, and you'd run around to different areas and different dungeons. Like, there was definitely a lot of people there at launch.
Yeah.
I haven't played it much since then, but...
Has anybody really had fun in real life lobby? Yeah, I have. I've been to hotels where we went to hotels and like the whole company would be there and we'd all be drinking beer down in the lobby, hanging out. I've done that. You know, they'll have like tables in the lobby and there'll usually be a bar down there. You'll be drinking beers, hanging out in the lobby, getting your spreadsheets done. That's pretty fun.
The overworld maps are huge for DDO. Once you get into them from the city, I think.
Yeah, the dungeons are awesome. Great dungeon design. Some of the best, I will even say. Some of the best dungeon design.
Well, like, there's outdoor zones that are massive.
Yeah, and there's open world zones. There are some.
Yeah.
There are some. So I would just say, you know, it's still a little lobbyish, though. You know? Still just kind of jumping from adventure to adventure.
Just because it's the dungeons are instanced, right? That's what makes you say that?
Everything is kind of instanced, except for those overland maps, which, let's be honest,
in the city.
They're not that big. They're not that big. Well, I haven't gotten to high level. I've only done the low level stuff, so maybe they do get massive. I don't know.
I honestly forget what level I got to. It was probably higher level back at launch.
I like DDO. DDO's a good time. I don't think it's a trash game. I don't think it's garbage. I think it's the best D&D MMO there is, but that don't say much. But that's...
Zero, I see a lot
like
of running in your future.
You see what?
You see a lot of running in your future.
Running?
You're taking all of your Ember out.
Oh, yes. I know. I've used it twice now. I'm down to 85.
There's a spot near here where we can fill your embers so fast, it's crazy. It's actually nuts. Like in 20 minutes, you can go from 0 to 200.
Let's do it.
The XP will suck, though.
I've gotten 3%.
I've gotten 2. I think I'm about to hit 3.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
complaining
I've gotten
anymore.
3%
For me, it's 4.
myself.
4% here now. I don't know how, but I did.
When you entered, you were probably almost to that next percent.
Yeah, true. True.
I think F-Word Online is out, Joe. I think it did relaunch.
Oh, is it?
I think so. Might
I
be
saw
wrong.
you posted a
I think it
picture.
came out the 8th, right? I think that might have been what it was.
On the 8th today.
Yeah, I think it was something.
Oh darn it! I missed launch day. Can't believe it. Oh darn. Maybe I'll just get it over with tomorrow. I really don't want to play it.
Oh yeah, they got a whole new rebranding. Everything. Wow. Okay. Like repicture. They put a new picture up for it.
It's probably all they changed.
Yeah, that's probably.
Is that top-down MMO that you
Yeah.
were playing, boss?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that looked horrible.
It was pretty bad.
I don't like that camera style at all. where you can't move it, isometric or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I don't mind it for like action RPGs like Diablo and stuff like that. I find those fun, but not for an MMO.
Are there any kind of NPCs in it yet?
They said they
Yeah,
added
some-
NPCs.
Oh, cool. Because that was weird.
That was really weird. Especially because they had whole towns just with empty buildings. It was so weird.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
These things come so slow. Did it go back? It did.
No, I'm down with Ultima Online. I liked that back in the day. I mean, I think it's a little hard to play today, but I enjoyed it back in the day. You won't catch me talking crap about Ultima. I like that one. OG.
There's got to be nostalgia value to it then, not just.
I mean, I can't play
straight
it
up
now.
like it.
I can't I couldn't be like, I'm gonna freaking play Ultima every day. Like, no way. Not now. But back then I could.
Man, I was out there in Brimstone with Prim today. We were in like one of the Marauder camps out there, bro. That shit hit so hard. Like it one shot one of the healers. It was like, whoa. And I did you know Slagjacks can go ashen, Nathan? Did you know that?
I don't think I've seen it. No, I don't think I've seen that happen before.
Yeah, they out there in Brimstone, man. They were going ashen every time we killed one of them.
Oh, nice.
Well, no, it's not nice. Like,
It was not nice. It was not good. I mean, it looked
They
cool
get-
though.
They get a lot of AoEs. and
Yeah.
that makes it where it's hard. And then
Oh.
the hit points, like,
Grand Reaper's at Ravenloft? That's pretty cool if they did Ravenloft in DDO.
DDO's a fun game.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool if they did. Well, they did do it, yeah. Ravenloft, that's awesome.
I wonder if the 101 will do that again. I know they did it with Minus way back.
Yeah, I did it with them. That was the last time I played it, I think. I played with, we also streamed one time with Ronick and played DDO. And he saved
yeah?
all of us. Yep.
Colin, didn't we play Dungeons and Dragons online?
Did we?
I mean,
I played it a few times.
I think me and my buddy Dolan played that too. Ooh, there's a bell.
No, I don't think we did, bro.
What was that Dungeons and
Damn,
Dragons?
15
one?
haste. That's a lot of haste. We played Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. That's
Oh, yeah, I really dislike that one. I don't like the graphics. It's got a really weird style to it. Everybody's
Yeah.
body is shaped weird, and
Yep. It was definitely. The game wasn't horrible, like the class makeups, but the game I didn't like the art style at all.
yeah, Grand Reaper. I'm talking about Neverwinter, the MMO. Neverwinter Nights was awesome. Still is awesome. And I like the sequel.
What's that? Is that a movie?
It's a Dungeons and Dragons. I want to say they were on 3rd edition when that game came out. like a CRPG. It was one of the first like full 3D RPGs like that, based on D&D. It was 3.5. Yep. Now there was people, and people could make their own campaigns. You could make like your own campaign, dungeons, all kinds of stuff on it, and people made persistent worlds on there, which is what Grendel Reaper's talking about. And it was kind of like an MMO. It was really cool. Some of those are still running.
Yeah. We can move up if y'all want.
Looked all that urine.
Huh, I just realized we have 3 duelists too, not just 3 healers.
Yeah.
Because it's the best healer.
That is the best healer for sure.
Bro, I got my duelist level 30. It's a beast.
Wow.
Nice.
Yep.
I love duelists because, like, when I duo and trio with it, I'll just feed it with the stem, the level 30 ability. Just keep feeding my berserker stamina. You're like, oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the stem at 30. That'll be awesome. To be by next year, I think.
You'll get there sooner than you think.
Funny, boss, you making it sound like you actually leveled this duelist up.
I leveled it from 28 to 30, okay? And then I leveled my actual duelist from 0 to 15, so basically
Pretty
full
close.
level.
Pretty close, yeah. Pretty close.
Yeah. If you add them both together, I got them most of them.
AoE heal is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing I like about the duelist with the Ember stuff is it goes off of how much hit points the people got. So like it really benefits you to heal them as they get lower, so you're not just wasting so much heals all the time.
Right.
And now a few of your damage ones have heals attached if they're alchemy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, strike. Like strike, yeah. I think that strike would heal your target.
Dolan always complains about me when I play my duelist. He's like, "You're attacking too much. You need to do less attacking and heal." I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Combined strike increases the power of your heals too.
I like putting the what's the weak point on the mob, make it where they take more damage from physical.
Yeah, some good stuff.
I just feel like all in all, the duelist has the best kit for arms.
Yep.
Like you can solo with the duelist, you can do anything with the duelist. You can be a good healer. You can be a damage dealer. You can do all kinds.
Yeah, that's why I always think it's the closest to the druid, which I like to play in fantasy games because it can do everything.
Yep.
It is still really nice having a warlord in your party though for the
Yeah.
stamp regen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But once I get my stem,
Yeah. Once you get that stem and ember it up to 50,
yeah.
oh yeah, you'll be able to give everybody stam and haste.
I see it more as the, now that the Ember is out, it's kind of the dev tells us, what are the healer roles that we have. And we have the extra healing on AoE, whereas others are on targeted or other. Sentinel, for instance, I think that it adds more heal over time, I believe, for one of the heals skills.
Yeah, I think they're more the hot healers.
Exactly, so Ember is kind of, for the first time, giving us a direction of each healer.
Think about making a video about EverQuest 3 with the title EverQuest 3 Wishlist, what we want it to be. Thoughts? I think that's a great idea. Should find a really cool picture of a dwarf for the thumbnail.
Was it a dwarf on yours? I didn't notice.
Yep.
I think I went right through your notifications, so I don't think I saw it pop up and watched it.
Ooh, nice. Don't gotta work until Sunday.
You said you're gonna play Alliance on World of Warcraft?
Yep. No paladins on Horde. I never stick with Horde anyway. I've tried many times and I always don't like it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I like Stormwind, for one thing.
Yep.
I don't like Ogrimmar. That place is ugly.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and all the different levels and stuff.
Yeah, it's annoying, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about Stormwind, but I feel like if I played Storm Alliance, I could get used to it. It'd be
Yes.
much easier to get used to.
Stormwind
Yeah,
makes
I
sense
feel
to me.
offended
It has,
too, but
has districts, you know? Like, it's got little districts, you got your... It makes sense to me.
Laid out like a real city.
Undercity's actually pretty cool. I gotta agree with you, Grandor Reaper.
Not the one you get lost in all the time.
Yeah.
You don't
I'm a
have
little
to
lost.
buy it if you have WoW, right? You get it.
Yeah, yeah. If you got the sub,
Yeah.
that's all you need. Yeah.
Oh, you have to pay for the sub.
Yeah.
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 Figure.
Yeah, WoW doesn't have a... I think you can play up to a certain level back in the day. I don't know if they still do
Like
that.
20.
Yeah. But
I think you can.
that's
Our
just
daughters
on
did.
retail, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We can move up to the bridge if y'all want.
It's a circle. How can you get lost? Like, I haven't
Might
been
be
there.
thinking of the wrong city.
Yeah. I haven't been there a whole lot, but I remember what it looks like, and it does look cool.
It's
Yeah,
easy to get
right.
lost in every city on WoW, bro. Like even Thunderbluff get you lost. You'll be like, wait a minute, where's my trainer at?
Yeah, that's the way I am.
I remember I was watching you play it and I was like, oh god, he's doing the same thing as I did. Couldn't find your warrior trainer.
Yeah. You don't like the series of huts known as Ogrimmar? I do like the music in Ogrimmar. I'll say that.
I like the orc lore.
Yeah,
I
the orc
actually
lore's
liked
good.
it as a race. Yep. And I like
new-
the cows.
Yeah, the cows are cool. The Tauren are cool. I used to have a
Tauren, yeah.
big old... I like the design of the Tauren so much. It was one of the main story ones. I'm not enough of a World of Warcraft guy to know who it was, but I got this big figure of a Tauren. It was awesome. That's all I remember.
They need to do a new Warcraft movie, but with more Taurens.
Yeah, I thought the Warcraft movie was great.
I thought it was pretty good too. I'm surprised they never made a second one.
But
That surprised me a lot too.
one thing about that movie that I'll never get over, though, is that originally they had hired the real guy, Leroy Jenkins, the real guy, and he was going to be like a general, and they were going to do that scene in the movie, and then they changed their mind and cut it out.
Really? I didn't
Yep.
even know that.
Yep, that would have been so good. The live-action Zelda movie announced sounds cringe. Is that real? It felt... I saw like a screenshot and it looked so not legit that I just didn't even bother wasting my time watching it. I feel like that's not real. Nintendo just released that Mario movie and it was freaking really well done. I just don't see them doing a cheesy Legend of Zelda. They are so ridiculous with their franchises. I think it'll get canceled if it's stupid. Nintendo won't let that release. Nintendo don't play with their franchise. It needs to be top tier, or they will cancel that crap. I don't think
They
we'll
won't
see
do
it.
no Sonic.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty
They
sure
won't do-
they are doing a Legend of Zelda, but there hasn't been a trailer yet. Any trailer
Oh.
out is fake.
That's what I figured. Yeah, they've been talking about doing it for a while. They almost did one on Netflix, I believe, a few years ago, and then somebody leaked that they were doing it, and they were like, all right, you're going to leak our information, we're canceling it. And they really did. They canceled it.
But yeah, that Mario movie was really good, actually.
Yeah, it was. It was super well done. I had so much fun watching that with the family.
Tony liked it, but he was the only one
worried
here.
about Chris Pratt at first, but
He
he
nailed
ended
it.
up being really good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
was
nailed
like- And like, I got a friend that won't even watch it because Chris Pratt was Mario, and I was like, bro, you need to watch it. Like, it's actually pretty good.
Didn't watch it because Chris Pratt was Mario.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like Chris Pratt.
I mean, he's just like, I can't see Chris Pratt being
It is
Mario.
odd.
I can.
It is odd. I admit that is odd. But Bowser being Jack Black, perfect.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
perfect.
genius.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what made the movie the best movie ever.
Yeah, he did so good.
It was awesome. Yeah, the Sonic movies are okay, but you know, they're also, you know what I
Only got
mean?
3.
They're like they're good, but they're not like they're not gonna go down in
One
history
minute.
as some of the best movies. You know what I'm saying? They're good. They're better than I thought they would be. Sega needs to get his crap together. I'm sick of Sega sucking. My gosh. How long?
I thought the first Sonic was all right. The second one,
I did like it. What was it at the Oscars where they did that joke with Jim Carrey? They're like, sorry, sir, these seats are for movie actors. You're going to have to move back. And he was like, I was in Sonic the Hedgehog. And they're like, yeah, you're just going to have to go ahead and move back. Yeah, Chris Pratt nailed Mario, man. It was perfect.
Yeah.
They couldn't have made a whole movie with the original American Mario voice guy. That would have got really annoying. You know, every line, if he was like, "It's a me, Mario!" Like, I mean, we would be like, okay, turn this crap off.
right? So we can move up into the alchemist room.
where the bag runs usually happen.
Oh, prefer the Sonic movie or the Mario movie.
Oh, it looks
Interesting.
like the Alchemist is over there too. Either him or his placeholder, one of them.
Ooh, Luigi Mansion would be a cool movie. I just feel like if you're gonna do a movie, right, about something that ridiculous, like Sonic the Hedgehog, like, I admit they did a good job. They did a good job. But I just don't like the mixture of real people thing. You know what I mean? Like, do what Mario did. Just make it all look like Mario. You know? I don't like it when you mix the real people with the weird designs of a video game. It's just, I don't like it. Oh gosh, yeah, the original Sonic design. That was actually really cool.
I was just gonna say that, yeah. I'm glad they changed it though. It looked really weird.
Yeah, I can't believe they actually were like, alright, never mind. We're gonna take it back into production and fix it. That was actually really awesome.
Roger Rabbit, that was a weird movie.
I loved that movie when I was a kid. I was in love with
I
Jessica
loved
Rabbit.
it. I
Dick
loved
Tracy
it. Every
was
minute
the
of it.
Did y'all ever see Dick Tracy?
Yeah, Dick
That
Tracy was good too. Yeah.
I love the 3 bullets that could go wherever they wanted.
Yeah.
I just, as a boy, I was just over it.
Yeah, I loved Roger Rabbit so much. In the 80s, you know, like in the 80s and a little bit into the 90s, they would release things that were totally okay for kids to watch, but actually, no, they really weren't okay for kids to watch, but we did anyway.
It weirded me out.
Yeah. I didn't even realize all that. I mean, what's funny is I did realize some of it, but I didn't actually get it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I think
Question is how
everybody's
much
in love with
we're
Jessica Rabbit.
The question is how much we're oversensitive today. That's also a good question.
Maybe, but I don't know. Sometimes,
No.
sometimes, like,
I would
oh,
not
for
go back to
example,
that.
we watched when I was a little kid. We watched Rambo. We watched Rambo's not a bad. It's not that I think that kids can't watch it. It's just there were certain scenes I cannot believe that my parents and everybody was just like, yeah, that's cool. Watch that. We watched like all the horror movies. You know.
Yeah.
There would just be straight up ridiculous adult content, and we just watched it anyway.
Yeah. I know for our guys who are now going into teens, I'll let them watch probably more violent things than I should. But the over-sexualized stuff, no way.
Yeah, it's just, that's a little rough.
And that stuff was everywhere when we were growing up.
Yeah, everything's so over-sexualized anyway. It's unavoidable. Don't really need to add more to the mix for a kid that's a teenager.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even watch the new Space Jam. I had no interest. I didn't even really think the original was that great. You know what I mean? It was okay. It was, you know, it was okay.
And that's about the same as this new one. It was okay, but it was pretty lame. Same time.
That's about what I expected.
I don't
Oh.
want to go too dark or too deep, but I mean, just recently, you know, you can see the evil in the world. So I know if kids think that there's no evil in the world, it's a problem.
Agreed.
Yeah. And we definitely talk with them about real life stuff, but we don't watch the fake stuff, I guess.
Oh, I
So
see
we're
what you're
very
saying.
open. Yeah, we're very open with them about
Yeah,
what's
we
going
are
on in
too.
the world.
Yeah, we
Yep.
are too. We don't really censor our kids, to be honest. Like, I'll give you another example. Like, I'm kind of telling the story, but I kind of don't 100% live by it because my daughter wanted to see the Chucky movies, the original Child's Plays, right? And she would not stop. It's all she talked about. She would draw pictures of Chucky. I mean, she just wanted to see this movie so bad. She's probably like 4 or 5.
Full of staff.
Yeah, that's a good healer staff.
So one day,
Uh,
when her mom wasn't
is
home,
anybody 30 already?
no,
wanna
if you
need on
need
it
it,
if
need
you have
it.
a
No, if
30.
you need it, need it, even if you're not.
All our healers are pretty low.
So one day when
I
her mom wasn't
only-
home, I sat her down and I was like, fine, we'll watch it. And of course, it got to the part where he comes alive. It's actually pretty brutal. In the first, I'd forgotten how brutal it was myself. When he comes alive, he starts cussing and attacking the woman, and that voice actor they got. Oh, dude, she just she just started like crying, and I was like, okay, that's why we don't let you watch movies.
Congrats, Resin.
That thing hurts, bro. Oh, it's got
Kids
the long
movies,
bow.
though?
That's
They loved the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. They said it's their favorite movie, the best movie
Oh,
they've
nice.
seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Grand Reaper, I used to sneak and watch Beavis and Butthead too. I wasn't supposed to watch that.
love Beavis. Did you see the movie Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was a guy thing.
Yeah, it's hard to watch now. We bought, like, me and Steve were like, oh my gosh, they got the entire first season of Beavis and Butthead. Let's buy
Did
that.
you
That'd
see
be
that
so
they're-
cool.
Did you see they've been making new Beavis and Butthead?
No.
Yeah, they started making new ones.
It wasn't as funny as an adult. We watched it and turned it off. We were like, no wonder our parents wouldn't let us watch it. It wasn't even because it was so bad. It was because it's so freaking annoying. It's just like,
Exactly. It's so annoying.
Oh yeah, the Ren and Stimpy got ruined when they went to wasn't it Spike TV, and they made a new Ren and Stimpy, and it was freaking awful. The original was some of the best cartoons ever made. Really dark, twisted story on the original creator, John Kay, too. If you don't know that story, pretty disgusting.
No, I don't.
My kids like the video games for Five Nights at Freddy's, but they got me to play the virtual reality one, and it was pretty creepy, dude.
That's what our kids play. They play the VR version. I love it.
It's pretty scary.
Our kids like that kid horror genre, all the different creepy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've shown you some of the stuff our oldest girl draws. She's quite the artist, and she draws some really scary stuff.
I've seen some of her art, but I don't think I've seen any of the scary stuff.
She drew recently Slipknot, all the different characters, but it's insanely creepy.
Oh, red versus blue. I forgot about that. Thanks for the sub. And that reminds me, if you're watching, please hit that like button like it owes you money. And if you like MMOs, you like RPGs, what we do all day, every day. So please subscribe. Just hit 15.1K.
Hey, babe. Welcome back.
I have to tell you, Nathan, for I think over 20 years. No, I mean, I just never had any subscription to any channel. You're the first one that I'm.
Oh, wow, nice. That's a compliment. I
I know how
watched.
long.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I was about to change the subject, so you go ahead. I was about to say something totally off the wall.
I was just saying that I don't know how long YouTube is around, but I never subscribe to anything.
How long has YouTube been around? About 18 years, maybe? Maybe?
I don't know.
Something like that?
We want to go down and remove our our wounded, or just keep going.
Oh, yeah, we should probably do it just in case. Well, we know that Symbiosim doesn't have the fire, because this is his first time here.
Oh yeah.
That way, if we die, he won't be all the way at the entrance.
I put some of her art in the random conversations, Nathan.
Oh, cool. I'll
It's
check
gonna
it out.
blow your mind. She's 12.
I'm gonna pull it up. You care if I show it on the stream?
No, I don't care. She'd love that. She'd get a kick out of it.
Alright, yeah, while we're resting here, I'm gonna pull it up. Silent Hill 2 pre-order is up. Nice. I am gonna play that. I'm gonna live stream that. That'll be good fun. Hopefully it doesn't suck.
Thank you for the fire.
It's all charcoal art.
Ooh,
That's charcoal she did that in.
that is creepy.
Isn't it?
I mean, that circus peanuts right above it is maybe the creepiest thing I've ever seen, but... No, that is really good. Jeez, you said charcoal, right?
Charcoal, yeah.
Dang, she's getting crazy good.
Yep.
That's...
And she's drawing that.
Yeah.
with charcoal. Yeah, and charcoal's not easy to work with.
That's pretty
'Cause
amazing.
you got to be really careful where you put your hand, because it'll smear it. Like, it's not easy to do charcoal.
See, you need to make some portraits for Embers Adrift. You need to
I've been telling her, do some like D&D stuff for monsters, like do Ember stuff. She's getting really good, and she just started messing around with animation and what is that, Blender?
That's nice.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's very good that she's getting into this stuff at a young age.
Yeah. I'm excited for her. I see a bright future for her.
Yeah, definitely. That's freaking awesome. One thing about being an artist is it's people. A lot of people out there in the digital world. They don't give enough credit to the artist, and they'll try to do things like not pay them, or be like, oh, this is be good for your publicity, instead of actual money for the artwork. It's rough, but once you start getting paid gigs, you're pretty good from then on, because then you start building your portfolio.
Yeah. And I've talked to her. She's still young, but she's in middle school now. So I brought up things like possibly doing, she wants to be an artist, she says. So I was like, well, maybe take a bit of business school, start learning how to market yourself and those kinds of things, so that you know what you're getting into with your art skills. So we'll see.
Did you walk back here and see the respawn point, Symbiosim?
Yeah, I think he said thanks for the
He got it.
Ember,
Okay.
but he's AFK for a minute.
Oh, he's AFK.
Yeah.
I'm right next to you. Yeah, I'm back. And what do you mean? As long as I'm here, I got it, right?
I would run back to here just a little bit, just in case, because the actual respawn point is back here, just to make sure you got it.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Just in case.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And this is the second level. It gets like way harder down here. And they're adding a third level. I think we might get it at the end of the month. Soon.
Ooh.
That down there is like 35 plus.
Oops.
Yeah,
And then the new one's supposed to be 45 plus, right? I
I
think.
think so.
So we'll be
Either
spending a
40 or
lot of time
45.
here.
Yep.
I just wish they had an easier way to get
Through the levels.
get like to level 2 and then I'm pretty sure the next level is gonna go through this gate over here.
Oh, maybe. Then we still gotta open that gate. There's a freaking boss back there.
Yeah.
The big mire, right? The glowy ember mire.
Yeah.
Or ashen, I guess.
I'm gonna run back there and show chat. I don't think there's any mobs back here, is there?
No, we cleared them.
In case there's people in chat that haven't seen it. See, there's a big glowy boss back there. We've been looking at that sucker for half a year.
That's gonna be the new class.
You become the blob, and they have unlimited. That's the caster class.
There's a pop back here.
I saw that. Where the Pyramid Head DLC made the original designer say he wishes he never even made the character. I saw that. It's not good. Yeah, we assumed that there's no way to get behind those bars, yet. Because nobody's figured out if there is a way.
We should go this way.
Yeah. That scared me. Jump scare. We got a rat back there yet. Could get ugly.
I wonder if some big studio bought Embers and put a lot of money into them. It's not like Vapor where it's a real game. You could do it so much bigger.
Yeah, I talked to them and asked them if they were, if they got a developer, if they were like looking for like a developer deal to get some major like funding into the game, and they didn't say they never would, but they said that currently they're really enjoying just not having any boss, you know what I mean, getting to do what they want, not beholden to any kind of restrictions or anything, and being able to do it exactly what they want. But it would be nice for this game to get a big old fat injection of cash so they can like hire some more people, and that'd be super cool.
Yeah, because they definitely did it right. I mean, it's the only game that actually delivered.
I agree. It's the only indie released MMO that I think is freaking fantastic.
I agree.
And they got a lot of flack, including from me.
Including from me too.
For coming out not finished.
Yeah.
But it worked out for them.
I just like how it's ever evolving.
Yeah.
I like that you're actually, if you're playing the game, you're feeling like you're evolving with it.
Yeah. It is really
like
cool.
There's some of the people that rush to 50. I feel like they missed the point of the game.
Yeah, for sure.
It feels like they just, when I got to level 30, I was like, all right, that's it for me. I was like, I'll come back whenever I feel like I want to experience more of the game. But
wife is spoiling the baby rotten. Can't put her down even for a minute. I mean,
newborns are kind of like that.
You got no choice. I feel like you don't have a choice. I spoiled the crap out of my daughter, man. First little girl, She was daddy's girl, was always daddy, everything. Oh my gosh, she got anything she wanted.
Eventually, you'll wish she could hang on to the baby because it'll just want to be everywhere getting into mischief.
Yep. Yep. It'd be hard to find a publisher that wouldn't do a cash shop. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I worry about the publishers. Like, I don't know if Pantheon got a real publisher, but I just feel like a lot of their stuff went bad as they started getting more and more money into the game, or backers is what they got, right?
Yeah, they're crowdfunded. They do have some angel investors, you know, people that drop like big money, you know. It wasn't just to buy package, you know, pledge package. But no, Pantheon's been shopping for a publisher for years now. They've had lots of offers, but what the publisher wanted would have ruined the game, so they've never struck a deal. That's why when people say things like, "Oh, this was a cash grab, you guys got screwed," like, you're an idiot. Like, and I mean that by the definition of idiot, you're ignorant, right? Like, no, because they've been offered millions upon millions of dollar deals and turned them down just for the fact of it would have ruined the vision of the game. So I understand that you may feel like you got ripped off, especially if you don't like the art. That's probably the biggest blow. Or you don't like this little phase they're going through with the extraction mode for testing. I understand, but it's not a scam, right? Like, they're making the game. That's why I was so happy they released the progress the other day, and I got to make a video of, like, that's a lot of stuff for, like, 3 weeks, you know? That's a lot. They are progressing.
Hope they make a habit of it.
Since they added 2 hours to the drop-in time, that's not too bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, I still prefer no time limit, but, you know, it's much better.
When it was 1 hour, I was like, man, what can you do in an hour? Like, go run up a hill?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I was like, oh, that's just rough.
Yeah, I don't want to be controversial, but 2 hours is also a little bit ludicrous.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Like, I'll be testing when it's MMO no timer.
I'm not a fan
I'll
either.
be back.
I'm not a fan either. I would rather just play an MMO, right? But when they said, hey, this is going to help us get data and then we see progress, I can be like, oh, cool. Then fine. Do whatever you got to do, you know? Because I'm just here to test. Like, you guys can make me test anything. You know what I mean? Like, I agreed to test. So, you know, I'm open.
True, but I'll test what I want to test.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think everybody should be forced to do it, which they can't do that. But,
right.
And I don't mean to make anybody feel bad that doesn't want to do it. I'm just saying, for me, that's the way I look at it. Like, no matter what they do, I'm just testing, so whatever, you know?
The only one spawned behind.
I just don't really understand the point of the arbitrary time limit. Like,
well,
I just don't get it.
It's an attempt to see what it is like, they were afraid if they just opened it up, right, as just an MMO, right? They were afraid that people wouldn't keep logging back in. I think, so, well, I'll get to a little side subject on that in a minute. So what they did was, they come up with an idea that would be a gimmick that they thought would make people more interested to get addicted to it and do it more often, right? So that was the point. I think it failed. I'm gonna be honest. I think it just failed. Like, it didn't go over well, right? It failed. But that was what they thought.
If they want to keep people logging in, open it up to more people. Like, it's only still pre-alpha stuff, right? Like, people donated like $1,000 or something.
Pre-alpha, yeah.
And they plan on getting alpha in soonish.
Yeah, they've said that alpha's coming soon, and in his last little meeting he had, he straight up said, like, how long, you know, we're talking right now, like, some of these people have waited long enough. Like, it's time to get them in the game. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's literally, 4 years now?
They just wanted to do it the right way. Like, they wanted to have, like, a whole continent done, you know, like, tons of content, and then move into a legitimate alpha. I think too much time has passed, and they're just gonna have to give up on that dream and get alpha in because it's just been too long. You know, like, forget your goals. You know, it's just these people waited long enough. Let them in.
Even for alpha, how much did you have to sub for that?
200? I'm guessing. I don't remember.
200? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have had enough money to do that either.
I might be wrong, but that's what my memory says.
250, I believe. But it
Yeah,
was so long
I want to
ago.
say
I was gonna
250.
drop.
Yeah, it was 4
500
years
on
ago.
That might be right. Yeah, 250.
At one point, I was gonna drop 500 on it, but I couldn't ever get the payment thing to go through. So I was like, "Well, screw it! It's just telling me not to do it."
Yeah,
I was
and
like,
Sir Saiyan says something really smart in chat too. It's also about server cost, right? To do 24/7 MMO servers where there are, you know, 1,000, 1,500 people logged into the server is way different than doing what they did with the extraction, where there's, I don't know what the limit is, but like 30 people per instance, right, of the entire world. You see what I'm saying?
It's 100.
It's 100.
Yeah, but it's a given. You do an MMO, that's what you do. And
Yeah,
let me
but-
tell you, Nathan, 215 Canadian is much higher.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense from that perspective, but then when you realize, like, all the money that got put into the, like, all the money they've been given, right, that wasn't, they're not doing it like a normal company. They're like, all right, we got another, you know, $10,000, you know, that, you know, let's spend it now, right? That's not what they did. They took all the money and said, here's how long it's going to take to make the game, so here's how many people we can hire to get us all the way to the completion of the game, right? So they're not making a lot of incoming money. The money was used to hire all the new artists, etc. When they got the big injection of money, you notice they did a bunch of hires and beefed up their team. And that's how they're continuing development. And that's how they're speeding
Yeah, I
up
understand.
development. So they don't got a lot of extra money to spend on server costs. And nobody's
I
paying a
understand
sub
what
or
you're
anything, you know, so...
Eventually they will need to, and I mean, it's just unavoidable.
Yeah, but...
And I also
when they-
wonder, Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, there's a certain point, though, where they get to where, say, they have a whole continent done, right? Well, then they're going to be making a lot of additional income because people are going to be able to get into beta packages, which aren't that expensive, right? So then they're going to be making a lot of money per month because people will be buying packages like crazy to get in because there'll be a lower entry cost. So they'll actually make more money when they get to that point, in which case it's no big deal to open up the servers and you know, they'll be able to afford it.
Let me ask you a question. Tell me if I'm crazy. So, the people that paid the 250 4 years ago, wouldn't they pay $5 a month to play the alpha?
Maybe. I don't know, though. I think that would piss off a lot of the community.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. If I already paid for
Yeah.
it, I would not pay a monthly fee.
I think they'd
No.
be pissed. I think that would
It's
cause a big
optional,
stink.
just like here. It's optional. I would.
I would, but I think a lot of people would be really mad and feel like they were getting scammed.
So make it optional. If they made it optional, nobody should be angry about it.
No, they still would be. Can you imagine the content creators when they found out that they were charging a subscription
No,
for a...
optional. Just as optional.
It
No,
wouldn't
I'm
matter.
saying just optional.
It doesn't matter. Like, think of the content creators with the things they would say about, oh my gosh, they would literally embarrass the people who were doing it. You know what I mean? Like the people who were doing it, they would make fun of them openly and scorn them. It would be a PR disaster.
I know,
Unless
I'm
they had a
too
lot of
old to
content.
care.
They had a whole continent, you could get away with that, I feel like.
we can move up, by the way.
Or if they'd have done this a long time ago, they could have got away with a lot of this. But since it's been, you know, everybody says 10 years. It hasn't really been 10 years. But, you know, it's been 8. You know, and there's just not a lot to show, you know, for the 8 years. That no matter what they do now to try to make money, people are going to give them a hard time. Anything they do for money, it's going to be not pretty.
And why do you think that there is not enough content? Because the world wasn't able to endure it because of performance?
I think
That's what
they've
they
just
said.
struggled. I think they've just struggled, man. I think they just hit a lot of snags in the road, and they've just been struggle busting. I think they've just in the last couple of years gotten to a spot where they're actually realistically designing the game.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think when they started redoing the code and everything, that put to me that was the biggest thing. When they started redoing the code, I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be about another 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it screwed up a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty much was a redo at that point.
This is why Ember is such a gem. I mean,
Yeah.
this is exactly why.
Yep.
And this is another reason I'm not mad that Embers aren't really seeking a backing of anything. Like I was telling Elloa, I wouldn't even, like, it would get you more people playing it if you put it on Steam, but you don't want more people playing this right now. Like, this game still needs to develop.
That's why it's not
before
on
you
Steam.
get-
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
it's not there. And plus, you got to figure releasing on Steam is a relaunch, right? Tons of people didn't even know this game exists. I mean, almost every time I stream, at least one person comes in like, "What's this game?" You know, it's not well known. But when they launch on Steam, that's a really big deal, and so they know internally there's certain things they want to be in the game before they would even consider going to Steam, because that's just going to be a big deal for the game, and they're going to get judged harshly at that point.
I don't know. I mean, the people that play EverQuest would love this game even if it's in its current state.
I agree. And that's why I recommend people to get it. But I can also see that, like, you're going to go release on Steam. That's a really big deal. You know, like, get to a whatever it is, you know, get all the magic phases in, get a caster class in. I would even say get a couple races in, get, you know, a few more zones in, get some more unique assets in the game so you can make dungeons a little bit more unique one to the other. And then I feel like release on Steam. You'll still get some flack just because you're an indie team and you can't compete, you know, on certain levels with high budgeted AAA titles just from funds alone. But I think they'll find their core audience and people will. It'll be good for them. I think it'll be good for them at that point. Did you know Pantheon only had one dev? Oh my gosh. He's still arguing with people on that video. I can't quit looking away. Because he's still arguing with people like, that's what the article says. No, it's not! And then one person was like, dude, you know that designer and developer doesn't mean the same thing, right? You worked in game development. Like, you literally know that. And he was like, no, it's interchangeable in the game development world. What? No, it's not! No, it is not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Designer is a very specific, you're the designer. You design, you do the layouts, etc. Exactly what Joppa does. He is a designer. He does a little more than that, but he's also that.
I think we can move down and move into the big room after this one.
I don't know why, but every dungeons in here reminds me the lower Gook experience.
Yeah. Agreed.
Never mind, they already. These respawn so fast down here.
Yeah, want to see what's actually been done over the years. You've seen a bunch of dungeons, areas, and they just disappear. So a lot of times, the reason things just seem to vanish, guys, when Pantheon will, like, show off a cool dungeon, like, whatever that ice place was called, remember that? That was super cool.
Hangor.
No, it wasn't Hangor, it was, remember the dungeon? And, like,
on the other continent.
yeah. Like, the reason they're not going back to that stuff is, honestly, because it's somewhere else in the world, right? Like, it's just like a piece of content with not the rest of the content around it, right? So you're not gonna see streamers unless it's a special event where they just show up that one dungeon playing it in an open MMO environment, because that doesn't exist like that. It's a, you know what I mean? It's a random piece of content that they haven't sliced in, they haven't slid it into the world yet. Does that make sense? It doesn't mean it's gone. It just means that it's not a part of testing right now. It's just, until they're expanding out the world, and when they get to that part of the world, there'll be pieces already done. You see what I'm saying? It's a weird way to do it. I think that's a weird part of crowdfunding, where it's like, hey, let's do a dungeon over here because it'll be completely different than what we've been showing them, right? And, you know, that'd be good for getting people to pledge and getting people hyped. And
I mean, have we seen those parts of the world since the refactor?
no. But that doesn't mean they don't exist. That does not mean they don't exist. I'm sure they still do.
Oh. I don't think he ever gave me back my phone.
Oh, your mic's open.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, a lot of those places were really cool. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rest
I
for
agree.
2 seconds.
Yeah, stam's low on everyone. Uh-oh.
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 Big pull.
Uh-oh.
With no stam.
I need to whip out a little mana on, or a little magic on this one. Try to grab 2 of them. Oh, that one's dazed. Yeah, they got no stamina.
These things just spawn so quick down here.
Pull this one back and do a little magic AoE.
Every time you do it, I feel cheap.
No, Josh Traff Hayes hasn't played Embers. As I'm gonna go watch somebody else's video of playing Embers.
Add. Oy.
Only 2 chevrons. It's not as bad.
I have absolutely no stamina to grab this axe.
Maybe by the time we finish killing these, the ones at the door will be respawned.
Probably. Alright, one left. Waiting on stamina. Alright, Sir Saiyan, thank you for the membership. New Night of Napalm. Thanks for joining, Sir Saiyan.
Well, write it down. 3 duelists can do the job.
Right?
I had to switch my belt mid-fight there because I have the. I'm using that haste belt with
Oh,
negative
yeah.
30 stam regen.
Ooh.
I've been switching in and off, like on and off out every time between combat.
There's an
with my
opposite
stam
one.
regen belt.
There's one that's opposite, the negative haste, but plus like 30 stamina regen.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
nice.
what I use.
Yeah, I'll need to get that then.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah, the
awesome.
same place. The same place.
That's a necklace.
Thank you, Sir Saiyan, for joining. Appreciate you. You have to go check out the exclusive content. We do a cringe every week. Go check out the cringe rap, members only. A new cringe should be out Friday. Friday, we'll get the new cringe for this week for members.
This seems to be the spot to sit for XP because it spawns so quick that we can't clear down.
Yeah, we can just camp here.
How'd I get there? Okay. It's It's 8:20, by the way. That's the question.
Oh yeah, what time are you doing your night?
Yeah, I've got
Retro.
40 minutes. I can't. Let's say I have 30 minutes. They give me enough time to get the stream set up. Good call out. I forgot.
What should we torture with Nathan today?
Hmm.
I wonder if the alchemist is up down here.
That marble game looked especially horrible.
Marvel?
Marble.
Oh gosh. What was that called? Marble Madness. That was called.
Yeah, I
Something
think
like that?
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I didn't have that as a kid. I would have gotten in trouble because I would have been steaming mad. Would have gotten in trouble because my parents would get
Only $2.
I wasn't allowed to get mad at video games when I was really little. My parents would fuss at me.
Got a few coming.
They're like, okay, well, if you're going to get mad, then you just need to stop playing. And I'm like, you don't understand. I don't want to quit playing. I'm just mad.
I have said that to our oldest, so.
Graham, thanks. Graham rejoined. Welcome, member. Thank you, Graham. Appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. And I'll never forget one insult my dad gave me when I got mad at a game. I was like, this stupid Nintendo. And he was like, that Nintendo's smarter than you are. It's like, it's 8-bit, Dad. That's hurts my feelings.
Yeah, only $2 to see Nathan lose his cool.
It's a great deal. That space game was one of the weirder, like, wonder what you're even supposed to do. I even looked up a guide and it didn't make sense. I don't think there is a point in that game. I think they just literally made exactly what we saw, and that's what the game is.
Yeah, it is Marble Madness from Mr. C.
Mr. C says the later levels of Marble Madness it reverses the controls.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Asm goes, just a dude who lives in his parents' house even though he's rich and lives like a pig also. Seems really entitled. You know, I'm not going to talk bad about the way he lives, okay? And the reason I'm not going to is I know for a freaking... I wouldn't live with my parents, I don't think. But if I would have got married, dude, I would have lived about the same. I'm not even going to sit here and try to pretend like that ain't true because it is. My wife just leaves for like a weekend and it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
Maybe he has awesome parents that he likes.
Well, yeah, he did. He loved his mom a lot. She played World of Warcraft with him. She was really cool. She was in a couple of his videos. Really awesome lady. She passed away, though, not that long ago. What, about a year and a half ago? And he was really close with her, and he was helping his mom. It's worth mentioning. Like, she had trouble getting around. She had, I don't know, medical conditions. Don't know what they were. And he really did help his mom. And the income he was getting... she was able to get the treatment she needed, the medicine she needed, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I think he was. I think Asmongold's a good person. He just has.
He's
pretty intelligent too.
He is smart. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's a very smart guy. Yeah.
That
Controversial, but smart. Yeah.
He did an interview with the psychiatrist, and if you think Asmongold's not smart, watch that interview. It is.
We'll just go back
crazy.
I was gonna try and pull that slag jack, but he didn't want to come. So now there's a watcher watching him.
Sparrow, are you close to leveling?
I'm 82.
I'm 99, so it's
Ooh,
coming.
It's coming. Maybe this pull.
I'm 85% to 30.
That's gonna be a nice. Oh, Symbiosum. Oh no.
Oh, there's a
I
prophet.
deserve it. I spoke too early. Yeah.
My bad. I didn't see that one there. Sorry.
No, I need to learn.
Graham says he only stopped when he thought the channel was going dark. At what point did you think I was gonna go dark? Because of the Pantheon thing? You thought I was just gonna vanish into the night? Let me tell you something. If you think that I get embarrassed, bro, who do you think you're dealing with here? Asman paid off his parents' house, that's true, when she got sick, paid her medical bills, yep, I would say his mom lived with him. Yeah, that's true, really, she lived with him, that is true. They had a really good relationship, it seemed like, too.
And it looks like this is helping his father now, so it's also very nice.
Yeah, he needs to shower more, because let me tell you something. I also stream and make video content all day, okay? I can literally tell you that I smell like crap at the end of the day, okay? I promise you. He says, like, I don't stink, I don't go outside. Bro, you don't gotta go outside to stink. Humans smell bad, okay? We release things. We don't need to get nasty about it, but we're gross. We have to shower our butts, okay? We get gross.
There's
gross
also a
do we get?
persona that he's living up
he
to.
probably showers more than he says, because, yeah, I've seen him with greasy hair, sure. That doesn't mean he's nasty, though. You know, that could just be like I washed up today, but I didn't wash my hair, you know, or something like that. But typically, he's showering, dude. You can tell. He's not like all grimy, nasty looking, you know. I think he's just playing up on it. He's doing the World of Warcraft, you know, neck beard persona kind of thing. Half of that, I think, is just a joke. Oh, when I was going to go get a full-time job. Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. Even if that day comes, right? Which I did end up picking up a part-time job, which I'm still doing. But even if something like that were to happen, I would still make content. I mean, I was making content when I was working a 60-hour... that's when I started, right? I was working 60-plus hours a week and still put out a couple of videos a week. Still streamed every once in a while. So that'd be the worst that would happen.
Yeah, I think really what changed was you stream a lot more now.
Yeah, I just stream a lot now. He does wear the same shirt. That's true. Well, you know what, though? When my wife's not home, I probably wouldn't do it because I'm streaming now. But if I wasn't streaming, my wife's not home for a weekend, I'll take a shower and just put the same clothes on. Unless they stink. Like, I'll change my underwear and socks. But, like, I'll put the same... Dude, I wear the same jeans, like, 4 days in a row. Unless something happens. You know what I mean? I'll admit that.
Yeah. Now I can take a shower because I just dinged, so, you know, once every ding.
Once a ding, you can shower.
Oh, dang.
Dude, that's going to get rough in your 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
It's going to get rough. Yeah, that's true, Dante. I agree with that. We moved back in with my parents when my wife was... pregnant with my daughter, and we were like, hey, now we're gonna have 2 kids. We both need to like work and do stuff, and we're gonna need help. And we kind of lived where no family was.
That's rough.
They could help us, so we moved to where my parents lived. But you know, I didn't have a job yet. We didn't have nowhere to stay yet. We literally just moved there, right? So we stayed at my parents' house until I got a job and we got up on our feet and stuff. There's nothing wrong with staying at your parents'. I wasn't trying to talk bad about it. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, like I've told my kids, like, you're always welcome back home, right? Like, life gets you down, you've got a place to rest your head, you know?
100%.
So true.
As long as they're actively... Now, I will be harsh, right? And this is a little sexist maybe, but like, my daughter will probably get away with more, right? But my son, if he's just laying around playing video games and he's freaking 20 plus years old and he ain't even trying to get a job and he's no.
Well, that's because he's ruining his life.
He's
and as a
ruining
good
his
parent,
life.
You're
That's
not going
right.
to want to
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, I've had friends and family members I've seen that happen to, and they just become useless, right? Like, they're useless members of society, and then they're screwed. Like, like, your parents don't live forever, right? What happens when they're gone? And you don't even have the social skills to go out and get a job, right? Like, you're screwed.
We can move up if y'all want.
Unless, of course, maybe you take after you and be a giant streamer.
Yeah, true. Well, I don't know about
Where I'm
giant.
coming from, you're forced to be an adult, so you have no choice.
Yep. Yeah, if you don't have a work ethic by 25, it's unlikely that's coming. I'm sure there's exceptions to every rule, but that's not the position you want your kids to be in if you can help it.
Yeah.
And there's always exceptions. There's people that have disabilities, and you know what I mean? I'm not giving a blanket statement here. I'm just saying in my situation.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, one of the biggest shocks that I had moving to North America, 14 years ago, was to see how immature 18-year-old adults are here.
Yeah, yeah. And it's been getting worse every generation here too, right? Like, look, I was pretty immature at 18, sure. But I went out and got a job, I worked, I had my own place, I had my own apartment. I was doing my own thing, I lived on my own. But I was still an idiot. You know what I mean? I was a complete moron. But,
But that's okay.
But that's okay. That's part of the process, I think.
Okay.
I think it's
Yeah,
part of
that's
the process.
perfectly okay.
I feel like the kids just, even from our generation up, just became so institutionalized they expected people to just take care of them.
I totally agree.
Yeah. The culture is just not good right now. I feel like all this is centered around a bad culture.
Bad family dynamics.
Family dynamics are a disaster. Yeah.
Damn regen and resilience banner, that ain't bad.
If you're good, you get a ding shower every week.
you can sign this patent on my name now.
I feel like
A ding shower.
I also gotta say that Asmund should be at the age where he really enjoys the shower, right? Like, you hit that age about 20, late 20s.
Takes care of the pain.
Yeah, it feels great. You're just like, that's like dude, that's where I do most of my thinking, to be honest. There's nobody talking to me.
You think Asmund Gold's in his 20s?
No, I'm saying,
he's 32.
I'm
He's
saying that's
32.
usually when it should start. I feel like is your late 20s.
Oh,
You should
okay.
actually
Yeah.
really enjoy a good shower. But he's in his 30s. He's 35ish, I believe.
Okay. I figured he was like in his late 30s.
He might be. But I think
No,
he's younger than me, and I'm 39, so he's got to be somewhere between 35 to...
Yeah, I think that is 32 or 33 to 35, about that.
Oh, he's younger than I thought then, okay.
Well, the internet is saying 33.
It never lies.
Never ever.
What's up, Alex? Hey, we've only got a little bit of time, man. We're going to be doing Retro Night, Alex. I'm going to try to get started about 8 o'clock Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, he calls EverQuest players boomer gamers, yeah. He's there's some irony there, but he's joking a little bit, but...
Our girls actually like EverQuest when they play with us. The boys don't like MMOs. It's too slow for them. They like their Fortnite and stuff like that. But the girls will play MMOs with us.
This time it is I who almost forgot. Retro Night for the win. Yep. I got pretty good experience. I almost got 10% today.
Nice.
I think 14 for me.
I was at 75. I'm at 86. So I got 11% so far.
Hey Nathan, if you have room in your bag, I can give you some of the items that we found here for the next giveaway.
Okay, yeah, I've got room.
I got an extra turnip head if you want one for the giveaway.
What are the special ones?
No.
Regular
I only
turnip?
have 2 of the regular.
Well, they're
yeah.
out of season now. They turned them off today. No more turnip drops.
When does the free trial stop? Do you know?
It's
Generated
over.
Monday.
Yeah, it was over Monday.
Because I'm pretty sure some people still got it.
Who?
I still have access to the bank and everything.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Like
maybe.
the extra bank space?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I still have all my characters.
yeah, my item
And I'm-
Fab Toon still got access to it all.
Oh, maybe they haven't turned it off. Maybe they're having an issue with turning it off.
Oh no.
No,
I didn't hear anything
That's
about it. I was
why
watching-
somebody sent me a DM last night and said that their code, they won a code off my stream for the 30 days, and they said that it wouldn't let them do it. And I was like, well, that's weird, because that code came straight from Elloa. I know it works. I don't have room for it. Symbiosis, I was wrong. Oh, that's why. You guys still have it because you bought the game. So you get 30 days from the time you bought it that you still are a member.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Mr. C. Good
I bought
call.
the game when it first came out, though. I already had that 30 days.
Oh, then never mind.
That was a good guess, though, Mr. C. Hey, Moojin.
Mujin.
moving.
Asmongood looks like the love child of Chunk and Sloth. Oh, boy.
We can move up into here if y'all want.
It took me a second to remember who that was. I'm like, I know those names.
Don't we need to get closer to the entrance for you to log off?
Yeah, we're almost to the teleporter out of here. It'll be up here in like the next 2 rooms.
Is it too early to get hyped for EverQuest 3 yet? No, but just also know that for sure there's going to be a cash shop. For sure, though, also, we're going to have some fun, right? It doesn't even matter. We will have some fun, no matter what. I hope they do a good job. It seems like their head's in the right place from that meeting. Much better than I would have expected it to be. That they totally understand, like, we need to go 80% into old school EverQuest 1 type territory. 10% new things, 10% old, but, you know, improved.
Who's making it? Daybreak?
What's that?
Who's making it? Daybreak or somebody else?
Yeah, Daybreak, Dark Paul. But they're owned by EG7, who's bringing the money these days. So, yeah, I think it's okay to be excited for it. I am.
Oh, Moojin.
I'm
That's
excited for
horrible.
Monster and Memory this weekend.
Yeah, this Saturday, Monsters and Memories. Only 2 to 3 hour test. And we got a big test, though, that's going to be like several days coming in December.
December 9th and 10th?
Yeah, this is like the test for that test. Kind of thing.
Are you playing
I just want to
Planet
see like because they got like the playable races in it from what the guy was saying. That you'll
Yeah.
be able to make them goblin if you want to or whatever. I was like, what?
Yep.
I know they had all the classes. I don't think all the races are
Not
in
all
yet,
of
unless
them.
I'm
Yep.
mistaken.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. They did add the goblin though. We don't know for sure
Okay.
it's in the client we're testing though, because sometimes they're done with something, but it's not in the client yet. But it might be.
Which game are you talking about?
Monsters and
Monsters.
Memories.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What
Are you
time
pl-
is that in Eastern this Saturday one?
1
Okay.
p.m.
Yeah, 1 Eastern. Yeah, 12 Central.
I have to miss it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are you playing PlanetSide?
Me?
No, anyone here? Are you playing the PlanetSide game?
No, I don't play. I have played it before though.
I think it's still good even today.
Yeah, great idea. I had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun playing Side 2 also.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
I got him.
That was two-hitter.
Oh my gosh, can't get on him. There we go.
We're here at the exit, so whenever you want to leave, we can just. This is like the weird dungeon where they gotta exit randomly throughout the dungeon. So weird.
Alex, you forwarded a message to the Dark Palm, told them they need an extraction mode.
Yeah.
Add.
I remember before EG7 bought out Daybreak, and they put out a public letter saying we're going to have to make a new EverQuest to compete with Pantheon. We can make it a battle royale. That really happened. That's real. That really happened. That's how not understanding they were about anything.
I think all the different classic servers and TLPs have proven themselves enough that they know there's a big enough niche. It's not actually as niche as they thought.
And plus, being that EverQuest 1 is still their biggest moneymaker, you know? Obviously the magic they need to capture is there. And one of the big points in my video today was that, I hope they understand. Because as a content creator, I know there's so many people out there, because I hear it all the time, who are like, I wish I would have played EverQuest back in the day. I can't play it now. You know, it's too
The UI,
clunky,
yeah.
the UI.
The UI is the killer for me.
Yeah, a lot of people.
So a ton of people would give EverQuest 3 a try just to see what this EverQuest is all about, because they missed it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, me and Boss tried playing on a private server, some EQ. I mean, it was fun, but it was just hard to get into
Too old, yeah.
because of the UI and everything.
Without the nostalgia, it's rough. Same thing with Dark Age Camelot. I've seen people come in and they love it. You know, never played it before. But the nostalgia helps a lot. You know, it's a big factor.
It covers a lot of the features.
Yeah, it covers up
That's
all
what
those
I know
features,
is-
yeah.
The people we were playing with played this with us when it first came out.
Uh-huh.
And they were all about this. And then when they hit level 30, they were like, all right, there's nothing else to do. So they were done, and then they went to play on this private server EQ. So we were like, all right, we can go try it out with them. And they were all about it. Oh, yeah, we're up here in this place killing all these dark monsters and all this and that. And you're just like, this just ain't fun. like, shouldn't they?
I don't know. We did a couple of raids with them. I thought those were fun. I had fun with the raid thing. We did.
They wasn't bad, but it was. But everybody just got everything. Like, what killed me about that server was a lot of the stuff was no trade.
Yeah.
So like I don't understand why any game does no trade stuff. To me, that just makes your game where you got no kind of community.
Yeah, see, for me, I never played EQ back in the day. My nostalgia would come from Final Fantasy XI. I played that for like
That's
6
a great
years.
game. It's a great game.
Yeah, it is. It's a really great game. I still play once in a great while, and my roommate does as well on the... What's that server called, Dan? Horizon X.
Yeah, that's such a good server,
That's
dude.
a great server.
It's the best way to play it. Like, if you miss Final Fantasy XI, which, keep in mind, Final Fantasy XI is the EverQuest Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 14 is the World of Warcraft Final Fantasy.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, if you ever, like, you want to play a new, well, not new, but, you know, new to you, old school game, and you've never played 11, just go to Horizon. It's free. It's loaded with players. It's the best experience for it. It gets rid of a lot of the annoying parts of trying to play Final Fantasy 11.
Is that where you brought us to, Nathan?
Yeah, we played it for a while.
Okay, on the Horizon?
No, we
Apparently
played on
they're
the real
coming out
server.
with-
There was no Horizon at that time.
Okay.
Apparently, they're coming out with some new content for that soon from Treasures of Argon expansion.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one
Can't
of the...
wait for Corsair. That was my favorite character back in the day.
I feel like 11 stayed good the whole time. Like, it never went to crap. No cash shop to this day, even on live. It just never went to crap. Like, it's got mercenaries now. They call them trusts on live. Not on Horizon, but on live. But, you know, the game is getting sold. They had to, or you wouldn't be able to do the content.
That
Yeah.
for me was the same. I couldn't get used to the UI with the controllers and stuff. It was weird.
Yeah, it takes some adjustment. It's weird.
Yeah, you pretty much have to make macros for everything you want to do. You
Yeah.
can't use the UI on a controller very well.
And play with the keyboard and mouse. You're pretty much playing with the keyboards. Throw the mouse away.
Yeah, the mouse does nothing.
It's just gonna annoy you. Is what it's gonna do. It's hard. It's difficult. But you know that game was actually designed for the PlayStation. So that's why the controller, if you get used to it, it's so much better.
I remember that game came out while I was playing EQOA, and I got into the like elite beta edition of EQOA Frontiers,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh man, I don't want to not beta test EQOA Frontiers, so I didn't play Final Fantasy XI when it first started, and all my friends got on it, and they got up like level 40 and 50 and stuff, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I come over after
That was the beta I played with you, right?
Yeah.
On EQA? Yeah.
Yeah.
I played that, and then rather than getting the expansion, I ended up going to Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And from there on out, I played Final Fantasy for like 6 years.
Final Fantasy XI taught me what real no-lifing was. Like, you've got 5 minutes to eat food. You know, like,
Yeah, for sure.
that game really taught me the real, raw truth of no-lifing.
At the time, my character was played 24/7. Whenever I would go to sleep, my roommate would wake up and play, and he would play until I went to bed, and then I would wake up and get on, and he would go to bed.
Yep. I remember...
It's the only way to get ahead in that game, man. It took forever to do anything.
Yeah. And when you got a group, it was so epic, you did not want to ever leave. Like,
No.
I remember one time, work was coming up, and I'd already been like, hey, you know, I found my replacement or whatever. Or no, I hadn't found one. I was looking for my replacement before I had to go to work. And then this person came and was like, I'm going to PL you guys. And so, like, we started getting massive experience, you know, and I was like, I'm calling into work. This is a very big deal. We're getting PL'd. I'm calling into work.
Hilarious.
That just brings back memories.
Yeah, 11 got me through a lot of hard times too in life, where life was not good, but I had Final Fantasy 11. It got me through a lot. Yeah, when
11.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, 11 to me had the biggest draw to me in that was the socialism, like to socialize with people. Like it was just so fun.
Yep.
Yeah, you had to make groups. Like unless you were a beast, you were not soloing nothing past like level 10 or 11. Like it became impossible to solo.
Yeah, you were not soloing. You would literally just sit waiting for a group. Like you wouldn't even try, because it would be a waste of your time. You could lose your level too, like EverQuest. Like you took XP penalty and lose your level, and it was, man, it sucked because I remember I would get new gear, equip it, sell my auction house off my old gear, and then die, and then I can't even put on my gear.
Yeah. Bro, I remember getting in the crawler's nest and like staying in that crawler's nest for like 12 hours, just going from like, I think it was like 34 or something like that to 40 something. Like just stayed in there all
Crawler's Nest
day
was
long.
so fun, dude. Do you remember? I'm pretty sure they called that one room the ballroom. Do you remember that? They called it the balls room, and it had like the crawler
all
eggs
those hanging balls. Pretty much.
had the hanging balls off the ceiling. Final Fantasy 11 also was the game where me and Steve, our girlfriends, went out of town together. They went like somewhere together, and so I went over to his house, and we made all these rules. Like we weren't allowed to like make food. Like we had to only order the food. And we just played Final Fantasy 11 with like no sleep for like a whole weekend. Got to Monday early morning, we had to work, but we stayed up, Sunday night into early Monday morning, and then I was back home at that point, and he just quit talking on the headset. Like, he just quit talking, his character quit moving, and I just thought he fell asleep, so I was like, oh well. So I logged out, went to bed. Next day, we worked at the same place, he wasn't at work, and they were asking me, like, do you know where he's at? And I was like, no, I have no idea. And I just thought he probably slept in. Like, we just pretty much went like 3 days without sleep. But I didn't tell them that. But, and then like later that day, he comes into work and he has an eye patch on his eye. And he was playing Final Fantasy 11 on those old projector TVs the whole time. And from reading, he'd strained his eye to the point where that night his eye exploded. Like a juice squirted out of it and he had to go to the doctor.
That's horror story.
Yep. He
That's pretty crazy.
He played an MMO till his eye exploded.
That's crazy.
Did he film it?
No, it wasn't filmed.
Man, talking about the Crawler's Nest, though, I remember that place back before they made it where the mobs would despawn when you ran them to the door.
Yeah.
Like, people, you just could not walk in there without dying. It was so bad at some points. Like, people have the whole place trained right up to the zone.
Yep.
Did you
Shit
ever
was
play
ridiculous.
Phantasy Star Online, the original?
A little bit.
Dreamcast?
On Dreamcast, I played a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually where I met Boss at. It was back on Dreamcast.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, we played 4x4 EVO. Did you ever hear of that one?
4x4 EVO?
Yeah, it was like an open driving simulator.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It was pretty cool. Like these people would design tracks, man, and you could just, me and Dolan would just go ride around them. Oh, look, we can go here, we can go here, and then you could race on them, and they'd have these little race tournaments and everything. And people, when they get beat in those tournaments, man, they would flip out on people. They'd be like, "You got me."
How cool is that? Yeah, I didn't play that one.
But then Phantasy Star came out and we never looked back.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, Alex, the Phantasy Star Online on Dreamcast, I don't know how you do it, I haven't looked into it, but there's a private server up where you can actually play online to this day on a private server for free on your Dreamcast, Phantasy Star Online. One of the developers commented on one of my videos recently, because I talked about it during the stream, and one of the developers of the private server commented and was like, "Hey, we still got the servers up. You can play on your Dreamcast or PC. Private server, it's free." I don't know what. I don't know. I have no idea how you would get that working, but pretty cool.
How long do we have, by the way?
I've got to go, pretty much. We're pretty close to the entrance.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
go.
right.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
go
right
with
up
you.
Yeah, we're camped right next to it. Just waiting until you had to go.
Yeah, I got to go.
Oh, I made it to 89%. So close to 30.
Have a good night, Sir Saiyan. Have a good day at work. Night at work. I don't know your time zone. Whatever time of day it is at work.
Yeah, 86% for me. That's 16%.
Close.
Yep.
We need to take you to the, Oh, we are at the exit. I didn't realize this is where we were.
This is
there we
a
are.
tricky one. You have to like get in a certain position here, and then you can click on it.
Yeah.
It's not one that you could just click on normal. It's got a little mini game to click on the exit for that one.
You want to go up and get my 11% at these bunnies, boss? Or do you have to go to bed?
Nah, we can go get it, bro.
Alright.
I will need to log off in a few minutes.
Yep, I'm going to log off
Yeah,
too. Thanks,
same.
everybody. Super fun. Appreciate you
Yeah,
guys.
super
Yeah,
fun.
I had
Thank
a
you
good
so
time.
much.
Thanks for the group, guys.
Yeah,
It
thank
was
you.
amazing. Amazing. Thank you.
All right, guys. We are going to call it here for the Ember stream. However, just give me like 10 minutes and I'll be up back live. 10, 15 minutes, I'll be back up live. We're going to do retro game night, so come back for that. We play old retro games, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, 32X, and Jaguar. I have every US release for all those systems. And we've already got our first request. Was done early for Hybrid Heaven on Nintendo 64, so that's what we'll kick it off with. Give me a second to get the stream set up, get the thumbnail going, and we'll go live with that. So hopefully everybody will come back. Thank y'all for coming for Embers Adrift. Thank y'all for the support. Thanks for all the new members, everything. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye, everybody.
Bye.